Okay, is this thing on? Hey YouTube, welcome back. I'm presenting another PBR battle, and today I'm going to be fighting this shiny noob. He may not have Ubers, but he's a shiny noob because he used action replay. He chucked every single shiny he could think of, didn't train it, well, used rare candies up to level 100, and he just throws them at me because he thinks he's gonna win this way, because he thinks that shinies, like I used to believe this when I was a kid. I thought that shiny Pokemon would always be, like stronger than its original form. So I'm going to be trying a new strategy anyway. I'm using Kangaskhan and Electrode as my, my destructive duo, my Troll Orb, my Kangaroo of Death. So I go for the fake out, and I use Screech on Electrode. I use Screech so I could lower my opponent's defenses and take them out, boom, with a Sucker Punch for a Dizzy Punch, which I personally believe that it is the best, one of the best options on Kangaskhan. It has got Stab, it has got 70 base power, and it's pretty an amazing move. So I went for the fake out on that Weavile, and I decided to use Screech on that Dragonite so I could take it out next turn with a Dizzy Punch, but that's not gonna happen because I'm stupid and I misclick, and I hate European names because they're so stupid. Even Japanese, but European names are so annoying sometimes because you get to mix up the names a lot, and well, I get a lot of guys with the Dragorons and Sneebunas as Weaviles and Dragonites in the metagame because well, I'm in Europe and it is only reasonable that I find guys in Europe to play with. I also bump into Japanese players, but anywho, so Kangaskhan goes for the fake out, and I was impressed because I actually started first. It deals a reasonable amount of damage for a fake out, and Electrode goes for the Screech, and well, I said I had to take out the Dragonite out first, and look at it, it is green, it is pale, it's like ready to puke or something. So it goes for a Fire Blast, and my Electrode, well, it withstood the Fire Blast, which left me quite impressed. Look at the damage, it's just a little below half. Anyway, so I decided to use a Dizzy Punch on that Dragonite, and look at me, look at the idiot. I used Thunder just so I could finish out that Weavile, and look, just please look where I aimed. Yep, we both ganged on that Dragonite, and it wasn't a misclick. I actually was stupid, and I was thinking about other things of what he would have next, because I knew I was gonna kill him anyway. So I go for the Thunder, which did practically nothing, and that Weavile goes for a low kick on my Kangaskhan. I said, okay, that's it, that's the end of my Kangaskhan, and no, it actually withstood the attack. And I said, if you had trained it properly, or if you had trained it, well, trained it because you haven't trained your Pokemon at all, you would have taken down my Kangaskhan. So he's around for another round. So I was thinking that he would send out the Licky because they're bulky and they're almost impossible to take down. So I was going to leave that Weavile live for another turn, but look at this, look what he's going to send out, which led me to make my second mistake. Look, he sends out a shiny Metagross, and don't get me wrong, I love Metagross, I love its shiny cross. That golden cross, it's awesome, and if you know how to use a Metagross, if you're a Metagross or a steel type user in general, they're amazing. And I've seen noobs use Metagross. I mean, I've seen guys using Hyper Beam or Psychics on Metagross, and I believe that it's a complete disgrace because Metagross is a physical sweeper and you should use Meteor Mash or at least a Bullet Punch, or I don't know, but please, no, not Psychic. If you want a Psychic attack, just use Zen Headbutt. So here I was going to make the biggest mistake of my life. I decided to take out that Metagross no matter what, so I wanted to use Screech, but then I remembered the Clear Body ability and I said no, take that back, and I decided to finish off that Sneebuna with a thunder attack, and well, my Electrode was wide lensed, so he takes it out no problem. That Weavile was like toast, nothing was left of it. He was like, gone, get back into your Pokeball and just shut up, stop dying. And I was impressed. And then my Kangaskhan goes for the Earthquake. It did a reasonable amount of damage on that Metagross. I killed my own Electrode, but practically it would have gone down by it would have, you know, it was the reasonable target here. And look at what this guy did. He used Hammer Arm on my Kangaskhan. I mean that is so I believe it's stupid. I mean, your Metagross here, if you're on a Trick Room Metagross, then yeah, it is totally reasonable to use Hammer Arm because it lowers your speed, so in Trick Room it would be perfect, but there's no Trick Room here, and you didn't go for the Trick Room, so it's kind of stupid. Why do that? Anyway, so I send out my Salamence, and I personally love the Salamence because it's very well trained, and it may not have the best speed. I trained it as much as I possibly could. So when I actually used it in another battle against the Rain Dance team, this Kingdra, I used Endure, and it brought me down to my Salak Berry. And believe it or not, guys, I was able to outspeed that Kingdra, and you know, this Salamence, it's a legend. It's got me through a lot of tough crap. And Gengars, oh, I personally love using Gengars because, you know, of Destiny Bond. I usually use Gengars in single battles because, you know, if I come across a wall or something, I trick him into attacking me for a second time, and I use Destiny Bond if I cannot take him down, and it's quite fun. You should see all the HP going down in an instant. It's a very cool, very sneaky, but very cool tactic. And I've been a Gengar user since, I don't know, I was born. So it's awesome. You've got to learn how to use a Gengar. Anyway, so I go for the Shadow Ball on that Metagross, and well, it takes him out. I didn't expect any special defense resistance, and this Gengar's a beast. Anyway, so bye-bye Metagross, which left me kind of sad because I like the shiny form, but I had to win. So Dragon Claw here did not do what I expected it would. This Crobat actually withstood the attack with just a little bit damage, little blow. So he was being, you know, freaking annoying, and it got me very angry. So I thought to myself, I should troll him a bit. I should, you know, just get on his nerves for getting on mine. So he doesn't know I have a focus sash in my Gengar. Well, most of them do, but I just wanted to tease him a bit, and I just wanted to show him that, you know, whatever you do, whatever you try, I'm taking you down with me. And don't get me wrong, the reason I used Endure on Salamence was just in case he would attack my Salamence. I usually get a lot of crits in my Pokemon, and I never get to activate my pinch berries, and well, I usually bang my head in the door later on. So I go for a Dragon Claw again, and I go for Thunderbolt, which is super effective on that Eek spot, which this guy looks like he's German, because only Germans put so many synonyms in, no, I'm sorry, synonyms is a wrong word. They did not put that much vowels, they just put a lot of other words, and they just put one vowel in there. So this is what Germans are. You can understand them. Even in Pokemon, they've got weird names for their Pokemon. Anyway, that is a disgusting Crobat. I like its normal form. It looks pale and sickly, just like that Dragonite before. So Thunderbolt, boom, it takes him out, no problem. And well, you can go back to your corner where you came from. And well, it was a relatively easy victory because this was an action replay noob. And well, I have a message for you guys. If you're using action replay, just don't waste it on stupid codes. Just be constructive. Thanks, bye.